Stop eating these 5 healthy vegetables after 60. They're wrecking your heart. You've been told your whole life that vegetables are always healthy. That the greener, the better. That if it came from the earth, it must be healing your body. But what if I told you that some of the vegetables you trust the most, yes, even the ones you eat daily, could be slowly damaging your heart? It sounds insane, right? But here's the truth. Certain healthy vegetables contain compounds that can interfere with your medication, spike your blood pressure, or quietly feed inflammation. And if you're over 60, the risk multiplies. While you're working hard on a balanced diet plan, you could be silently sabotaging your progress and your health without even realizing it. Now, I know this sounds like bad news, but it's actually a massive opportunity. Because once you know what these vegetables are and how they affect your body, you can pivot and finally build a diet that supports your heart, your energy, your longevity. So buckle in, because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at your plate forever. And hey, if you care about your health or someone you love, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. This kind of information needs to reach more people like you. They say spinach is a superfood, and sure, it is, until it starts acting like a supervillain in disguise. What most folks don't realize is that spinach is loaded with vitamin K, which sounds great until you're on blood thinners like warfarin. Then suddenly, that innocent-looking green leaf turns into something that quietly thickens your blood, the exact opposite of what your medication's trying to do. It's like trying to mop the floor while someone else is spilling water constantly. So yeah, eating it without knowing your numbers? That's a dangerous game. Now, this doesn't mean you need to swear off spinach forever. The trick lies in consistency. If you're going to eat spinach, do it regularly and in reasonable amounts, not a mountain on Monday and none for 2 weeks. And please, tell your doctor. This isn't one of those ask for forgiveness later situations. It's more like, let's not end up in the air over a salad. A good balanced diet plan doesn't play hide and seek with your blood. People who are serious about healthy eating habits, especially as they age, need to consider not just how to eat healthy, but how to eat wisely. That means learning the nutrition facts beyond the surface. So if you're aiming for the best diet for weight loss or simply chasing a balanced diet plan, it's time to stop treating leafy greens like they're all saints. Speaking of saints, wait until you hear about something way salter and sneakier that could be sitting in your fridge right now. Pickles might be the life of the party on your sandwich, but behind that crunchy charm lies a salty secret, literally. One medium-sized pickle can pack more sodium than an entire bag of chips, and if you're over 60, that's like pouring gasoline on the fire of your blood pressure. High sodium intake is a direct path to arterial stiffness, heart failure, and all sorts of unwanted cardiology bills. If your doctor's ever looked at you sideways after checking your pressure, yeah, those innocent pickles might have had a hand in it. It's not just pickles, though. Canned veggies, soups, even low-sodium labeled foods can be surprisingly salty. Manufacturers love hiding salt where you least expect it. A smart workaround? Use lemon juice, garlic, pepper, and herbs like rosemary and thyme. They add flavor without the fallout. A dash of oregano can turn a bland meal into a Mediterranean masterpiece, and your heart will thank you for it. That's the real way to build healthy eating habits and stop asking, is food healthy? With every bite. And hey, if you're serious about your health, gut, heart, or otherwise, your plate needs to reflect that. Reducing sodium isn't just about avoiding pickles. It's about embracing a balanced diet plan that supports your body, not slowly sabotages it. The next time you crack open that jar of pickles, ask yourself, is this helping or hurting my health journey? And speaking of hurting, let's talk about a spicy little pepper that flirts with danger in every bite. Red chili peppers might look like tiny red flames, and honestly, that's exactly how they behave once they're inside your body. Sure, they add a punch to your tacos and give life to your stir-fry, but that fiery flavor comes at a cost, especially for seniors. These little devils stimulate the nervous system, spike adrenaline, and can send your heart racing like you just ran a marathon, even if you've barely moved from your chair. If you've ever felt palpitations after a spicy meal, now you know why. What's tricky is that the effects aren't always immediate. Over time, consistent exposure to spicy food, particularly from red chili peppers, may quietly build up chronic inflammation or escalate existing heart conditions. For those trying to follow the best diet for weight loss or wondering how to eat healthy without stressing their system, this is a wake-up call. Swapping out chili for herbs like basil, turmeric, or a squeeze of citrus can bring brightness to your meals without sending your heart into overdrive. Food can still be exciting, just without the medical drama. Now, let's be clear, this isn't about removing all flavor from your life. It's about knowing the line between spicy fun and spicy harm. A little heat is fine, but if you're feeling wired after dinner or waking up with a racing heart, your plate might be to blame. And while chili peppers spark adrenaline, the next food on our list does something sneakier. It quietly thins your blood, and not in a good way. Garlic has long been celebrated for its healing powers. Ancient medicine, vampire repellent, flavor booster, the list goes on. But when eaten raw, garlic can do more than just season your food. It acts as a natural blood thinner, which might sound like a good thing, until you're already on medications like warfarin or aspirin. Then it's like turning on two faucets in the same pipe. Pressure drops, things spill, and internal bleeding isn't just a possibility, it's a serious risk. The real danger comes when people add raw garlic to their balanced diet plan without realizing how powerful it really is. It's one thing to enjoy roasted garlic in pasta, but popping raw cloves every morning like it's a magic pill? That's not healthy eating habits, that's rolling the dice. A safer strategy? Cook the garlic, sauté it lightly or roast it with vegetables. It keeps the flavor, tones down the risks, and still contributes to gut health foods without messing with your meds. In the end, garlic isn't the enemy, misuse is. If you're committed to mastering how to eat healthy, part of that is knowing that natural doesn't always mean harmless. Especially as we age, understanding the nutrition facts behind these ingredients can literally save your life. And while garlic thins your blood, the next food on our list is all about the opposite, thickening your trouble with something much more dangerous, invisible bacteria you can't even taste. Now let's talk about those little green promises, raw sprouts. They look like the poster child for healthy eating habits, don't they? Tiny, crunchy, fresh, and loaded with natural goodness. But here's the kicker. They're also one of the top carriers of harmful bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella. That's especially dangerous for older adults, whose immune systems aren't quite as sharp as they used to be. One bite of raw alfalfa or mung bean sprouts, and you might trade your salad for a hospital bed. The danger lies in how sprouts are grown, warm, moist environments that are basically five-star resorts for bacterial growth. You can wash them all you want, but that won't kill what's already inside. If you really want the gut health foods benefits without the roulette, Cook your sprouts. Toss them into a stir-fry, steam them lightly, or even roast them with olive oil. You still get the crunch, minus the bacterial bombshell. It's a small change that makes a huge difference in a truly balanced diet plan. And here's a thought for anyone still asking, is food healthy just because it's green? Not always. Raw doesn't mean pure. Natural doesn't mean risk-free. And bacteria? They don't check your health goals before attacking. So, before you sprinkle raw sprouts on your next Instagram-worthy meal, consider what else might be tagging along. Now that we've uncovered the truth behind these so-called healthy veggies, let's rewind and tie it all together with something even more revealing. So now you know, not everything green is good, and not every veggie deserves a spot on your plate. The truth is, how we eat is just as important as what we eat. And the foods you once thought were helping your heart might have been quietly working against it all along. But knowledge is power, and now that you have it, the question is, what are you going to do with it? Will you keep eating on autopilot? Or are you ready to take control, question old habits, and finally align your meals with your health goals? Think about it. What small change could you make today that your heart will thank you for tomorrow? Imagine what 30 days of smart choices could do for your energy, your blood pressure, your life. Isn't that worth a little effort? If this made you think twice about your next meal, then don't stop here. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these foods surprised you the most? And if you're serious about reclaiming your health one bite at a time, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got a lot more to uncover, and this is just the beginning.